Hello, and have a good evening, guys. Welcome to another episode of Late Night Talks with Eddy here at Spinning for Winning with your favorite co-host, Eddy. How are you guys? Tonight I want to talk about some sports. So tonight we'll get into sports. We'll get into the success of this channel. We'll get into some pretty cool ideas that we got going for our Whatnot page. So check us out our Whatnot. Tonight, let's talk some sports. Tonight, I see that we have some baseball going on tonight. We have, excuse me. Let's go ahead and check the scores actually first before I go ahead and talk about it. So tonight we had Miami at Pittsburgh, with Pittsburgh taking Miami on, and Miami actually losing by 3. So sucks for Miami this tonight. We have the Cubs and the Philly, 7-2. Chicago actually took a loss on this one, even though I had Chicago going. They've been great. They've been doing a really amazing job at maintaining really good games. Let's talk about Cincinnati and Cleveland. We see Cleveland took 11-2, with Cincinnati losing by a lot. Actually, we see that they lost by 9. So better luck next time, I guess, Cleveland. We have Atlanta versus Milwaukee. At Milwaukee, they took a loss at home, 6-2. So that comes to a pretty good surprise. We have Toronto Blue Jays versus, I believe, is St. Louis, if I'm not mistaken. Toronto took the game by 5. 5-2 was the final score of that game. I would go over. Let's go over one of my favorite teams, the Dodgers. The Dodgers took a win against San Diego, I believe it is, 5-2. So way to go, Dodgers. Let's make a hard run for the playoffs, and hopefully we take another win. Right now we have Detroit, who actually destroyed. Baltimore destroyed Detroit by 9 points. So it was 10-1. Tonight's game, we have Washington versus the New York Mets. We have Tampa Bay versus Boston. And you know what? Let's check in with one of the Yankees. The Yankees are playing KC tonight at. I have to check the time, but let's go ahead and hopefully there's a good game coming up. All right. Well, actually, let's talk. I apologize for the little kitten noises, guys. I actually just recently rescued 3 kittens. Shout out to my girl who's taking care of them right now, currently bathing them and making sure that they're nice and warm and staying in bed. Let me give you guys some live feedback on the game. Right now we have the Yankees versus Royals. The Yankees are leading 5-0 in the bottom of the 5th. Great job, the Yankees. Wow, I mean, I could see them pushing for another win. We have Rays versus Red Sox. It's a pretty close game. The Rays are going by 3. The Red Sox have them by 1 point, so it's 3-4 right now. And the Nationals versus the Mets, seeing the Mets leading 5-0. So good job. I mean, it should be great games. Right now, the standings, we see that for the East, American League East, we have the Yankees at 40 wins. Number 1, I believe they clinched, or they're clinching. So far, it looks great for the Yankees for another push. On the American League Central, we have the Tigers with 44 wins and 24 losses. Jesus, I think they're gonna pretty much clinch as well. The Astros are leading on the American League East, and we will check the other standings on the National League. The National League, we have the Mets leading 43-24, which is incredible. The Chicago Cubs come to no surprise at 41 wins, 26 losses, which, wow, I mean, really, Chicago's really making a push here for playoffs, so hopefully we'll see them. My personal favorite team, we got the Dodgers, and leading in the League West, 40 wins, 28 losses. Wow. I mean, right now the Giants are really getting close to us, and so are the Padres. So it seems like the National League West has a pretty tough team setup. So hopefully we get going. Again, I apologize for the kitten noises. We rescued 3 kittens again. Currently showering them and making sure that they got no fleas. So I apologize for all the kitten noise. And if it is a bother, I apologize again. Next show we will have a better show. But for now, let's just focus on the games for tonight. Right now we have on NBA. We have Oklahoma and the Pacers playing tonight. So let's go ahead and see what the game looks like right now. My favorite pick for tonight, I would say, is the Oklahoma. Oklahoma has a great offense. I'm not going back on my pick. I'm going with Oklahoma for game 6. Hopefully they'll take a game 6. The NBA score right now is 36-39. The Pacers leading in the second quarter with 7 minutes left to play. So let's go. Oklahoma took the first quarter, 32-24. So the second quarter looks like the Pacers are making a hard push for a crazy comeback. So let's go ahead and see what happens there. Right now, the H man, I apologize. He wants to go ahead and just let me know that his picks, the wheel actually, I believe he said that the wheels had some good picks tonight. So the wheel picked the Mets and Lindor and Soto to each get a hit tonight. So hopefully we can challenge the wheel to get another win. Right now, we are just encouraging everyone to join us at our Whatnot page. We have amazing giveaways and amazing products coming up on our Whatnot page. So hopefully you guys can follow us, subscribe to us on that page. And it should be a fairly interesting giveaway. The H-Man never gives away his secret, so he always keeps everything a surprise. So shout out to the H-Man if you're listening to this. He is just a generous man. What can I say? I mean, last time he gave a lot of giveaways. People walked away with a lot of good prices. So hopefully they like their Whatnot and they're giving us great reviews and we have a lot of positive feedback coming back. But as of right now, we encourage more people to join us. We are looking forward to giving away and or selling more products. We're looking to see what happens on that Whatnot page. I know the H-Man wants me to help him out and encourage a lot of you listeners out there to join us at our Whatnot page at Spinning for Winning Whatnot. So feel free to join us on that. Right now, we have the wheel. I'm gonna do a quick spin. I know you guys can't see it, and I hope to kind of mainstream the wheel here on future videos, but I'm looking at spinning the wheel, and as I spin the wheel, I see that it landed on the Pacers tonight. So the wheel picks the Pacers. I'm gonna go with Oklahoma. So tonight, let's talk some hockey here, guys. Hockey. Who do you guys go for? The Oilers or the Panthers? I know the Panthers took a win home yesterday with an amazing game, 1-6. I saw there were various fights. I guess the frustration is finally getting to the Oilers, seeing that they're not really making any kind of crazy comebacks on the game. But again, we cannot sit tight and just think that the rest of the games are going to be this much of a blowout. We have to make sure that we keep up the momentum because, again, this team has played us previously and they did make a crazy comeback on us. So, excuse me. Let's keep going. I want to remind all our listeners out there to like, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. I believe our TikTok account is going good live now. I have to double check that. But as of right now, we are staying live on X. I want to give a little bit of a feedback on X. I've been very active on X on Spinning for Winning to spread the word out there, to let them know that we have a YouTube page. We have a live stream every night. I'm trying to make sure that we start a little earlier, but seeing that sometimes my schedule can get a little busy, I am trying to make sure I give you guys at least 2 shows every week, possibly 3. An hour apiece. If not, we can do more if I have more listeners asking questions. I do want to encourage people to come on the chat and give me some topics to talk about. I know 2 days ago, I believe it was on Monday, we had some great people coming in and joining us on our live. Shout out to our listeners. Sorry, I can't say viewers because they can't see me, but they can hear me. So shout out to Glow, shout out to Leo, I'm sorry I'm using your real names out on the YouTube, but I want to send a special thank you to you guys for joining us on our stream and keeping the chat alive. You guys gave me some great topics to talk about, such as WWE. We got into some MMA, we got into some music, some news. So it was pretty active. Last week's show was great. And we're still going, we're still looking forward to a great future show coming up, and we are really looking forward to an amazing show moving forward. Right now we are making a push. We are pushing hard on our Whatnot page. I'm telling you guys, it is a great Whatnot page. The H-Man has actually put out a lot of thought into it, and we really appreciate him going into the Whatnot and actually making it possible for us to stream and sell some great products, giveaways and whatnot. So as the schedule gets closer, the H-Man will tell us soon we can how soon we can get another whatnot page going, because it was pretty great. I believe we hit a few for the first time we hit about 20 to 26 viewers on our whatnot page, and we all had fun. We spin the wheel, we did some crazy good giveaways, so I want to make sure that you guys all get a chance at joining us on these giveaways and joining us at spinning this wheel for the chance to win a possible pack and or a grand prize that the H-Man is so kind enough to set up for us here at Spinning for Winning. If you're first time listening to this, I would encourage you to listen to our last episode of Late Night Talks with Eddy here at brought to you by Spinning for Winning. We had a great show. I am very interactive with the chat, so you guys ask the questions. You let me know if you want me to read it out loud or not. I will do my best to answer the questions if I can. So this is great. This is amazing that you guys are getting live, and you guys are getting more interactive with us. So yeah, so I want to send a special shout out to everyone who's supporting at Spinning for Winning. Sorry guys, I am just looking at the news. I'm getting an alert that the Pacers are actually still leading the quarter 47-42. The Pacers actually just made it 2 points, so now they're looking at 49-42. So if the Pacers are looking to win, they need to keep putting on the pressure on Oklahoma. They cannot let up on OKC. Again, they're a great team. See, the OKC just scored another 3-pointer, so that was great. And we're looking forward to another great game, another amazing game. I really want to just send a special thank you to all of you guys that are listening to this, that are supporting our channels. The H-Man and I are fairly new to this still, but we're getting better at streaming. We're getting better at giving you guys feedback and any type of news that is possible. What more can I say? Again, I'm very blessed. The H-Man has given me the opportunity to come on this stream and have a lot of fun. Guys on X, I have been joining these chats and these these threads to chat with a lot of different people on X. They're giving me a lot of great advice on what to talk about, the topics. I'm pushing this page to get bigger. Hopefully we can reach 1,000 subscribers. I think that's our main goal here, and if it's possible, I mean, why not? I think the 1,000 subscriber mark would be amazing to hit. So again, I want to send a special shout out to all of you guys listening out there. I really enjoy you guys, and I really appreciate all the love and attention that you guys are giving to this page, and constantly giving us the topics to talk about. I know my voice is probably not the best to hear. You guys probably rather hear the H-Man talk. I would love to get him on the phone right now to give him a quick interview on how his day is going and what his picks are for tonight's game. So I just texted him and asked him, so hopefully he'll get back to us. Right now, Oklahoma's 46-49. They're down 3. I believe they're shooting free throws. So this series is a pretty interesting series. Looks like the Pacers came hungry for a championship win. Excuse me. Right now, I can see that, that the games are going pretty crazy. I know the Panthers have been a very, very hot topic lately. All they've been doing is just talking about the Panthers, how they're going to lead, they're going to win, etc. We're paying attention to all the sports here, guys, not just hockey. We give you news from the NBA. We give you news from NHL, etc. Yeah, I apologize again. I know you're going to hear a lot of kitties in the background. Sammy and I just rescued 3 kittens, so I apologize for the background noise again. If it is getting a little annoying, I can cut this live stream short. I did say it earlier. You're going to probably hear kitties in the background. We just rescued 3 kittens, and our friends are actually helping us take care of them, so shout out to them wherever they are. Sammy's currently showering the kitties, getting them all tucked in and ready for bed for another night. They're really tiny kittens. I believe they're maybe about a month old, maybe less. So I apologize again for the kitten noise. And again, if it gets annoying, please let me know. And I can cut this live short for the night at least. Since I've been kind of on X active, speaking and reaching out to a lot of our different fans and a bunch of our viewers. So But yeah, I'm gonna keep the stream going. Thank you, Leo, for giving me the feedback. Um, so you guys can catch me every night. I'm gonna try to get this going around maybe 6 o'clock, maybe 6:30, because again, I'm trying to reach out to as many people as I can. The Whatnot page has been going crazy right now with all of these request to go on again to get magic packs out there. So shout out to all our fans out there, or followers, or subscribers at Whatnot. Thank you for all the feedback. You guys been great. Um, Please again like, share, and subscribe to this page at Spinning for Winning. If you can search it, you can find us. Remember, go on X, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, anywhere you can type in at Spinning for Winning. You'll see the logo, and you can go ahead and follow us there. The H-Man has been spinning the wheel lately. He wants to let you guys know about his Belmont stake, so I do challenge you guys to join into his stream so you can challenge his word against yours. Show the H-Man that he can, that you guys can also have a chance at winning the Belmont stakes. It is fun. That's all we're aiming to do on this page, is have fun, make some crazy picks, make some crazy wheel spins, and hopefully you guys can walk away winning with something, you know. I always tell the H-Man that scared money don't make money. So remember, guys, I'm not promoting illegal betting, but I am promoting you guys to always, always, always take a risk, because you never know what you can come back with. I know last time my brother took a risk with the I believe it was the basketball game, if I'm not mistaken, and he actually came out winning. So congratulations to him on his pick. I don't know how he knew they were the Pacers were gonna win, but he did call it correctly. Thank you guys again for joining us. This is honestly one of the funnest things I do. I look forward to coming on live and talking to you guys and just having these chats. I think it's great. I can't complain, you know. These chats honestly make my day feel a little better. My nights go by shorter and quicker, especially when I have people active on the chat, or when I know that people are listening and reviewing us. So I want to make sure that you guys are getting a special thank you from me, from at Spinning for Winning. You guys are great. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Thank you for always tuning in. This is episode 2. You know, I'm trying to make it more consistent, but it is episode 2, and I'm pretty happy that we're getting the amount of listeners and the amount of viewers in as we are getting them. Whatnot has been going crazy, so we're gonna definitely be looking into going into Whatnot. Right now, the most selected players in Game 1 lineups for the Oklahoma game, we have Tyrese Haliburton at 73%. We have Shai Gilgeous Alexander, 59% to start in the number 1 lineup. Pascal Siakam, 49%. Chet Holmgren at 41%. Jalen Williams at 37%. And Miles Turner at 30%. Price Picks has picked the final pick at Jalen Williams for a half a point up. Instead of 21.5, they're going for 22 points for Jalen Williams. So those of you that are in Price Picks, make sure that you are picking the right picks so you can walk away with some winnings. Price Picks not an official sponsor of this channel, but it is always good to acknowledge people that are always out there trying to place their bets or trying to win some extra money, you know. I always say you gotta make your money make you money. So you'll see that the kittens sometimes calm down. I believe my girl already has them under control, so she's been a very great kitten mother. For those of you just tuning in, we did rescue 3 kittens, so if you do hear cats in the background, that's because they are actually still in the background meowing. They're currently getting showered and cleaned up because we just rescued them. One of our friends rescued them from the street. I believe he saw them in a pallet, so we got them, and now we're taking care of them. So we're kind of doing like a co-caring. Hopefully we can find these little guys a good home, or we may just keep them here if they get along with my 2 little Shih Tzus and my Autumn, who's a black female cat, who's just the greatest cat, I think. Again, thank you for the feedback, Leo. I do appreciate it. Thank you for giving me the recognition for the cats. I know they can be a little loud, but I promise you it's only temporary. They're not always going to be this loud. Oh, sorry about that. So what more can I say? I mean, I've been kind of trying to keep up with wrestling. I know there's a lot of wrestling fans out there on the X threads that I've been on chatting with you guys. I know that I reached out to a lot of WWE fans, so if they are tuning in, I do look forward to talking more about the WWE. So hopefully you guys can give me feedback if they are joining in or subscribing to us as new listeners. Hopefully they can tune in. I know it's a little late, and sometimes I can tune in when you guys are watching wrestling. So afterwards, I hope you can take a chance to hear us out and give us some feedback on the wrestling on WWE. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. I am going to go live more often. I do want to go ahead and talk about more topics like magic. I want to talk about cars if it's possible. Uh, NASCAR F1 racing, which would be great. I think it's great. I think it's great that all of us can come into one community and talk sports or just talk about anything we want. I think it's great. What else? Let me see. Sound is off. You sound farther away. You know what it is? It's the mic. It's been kind of There you go. How about now? Does it sound better? Sorry about that. Can you hear me better? I think it was the mic that I guess it kind of plugged off and kind of plugged on. How about now? Can you hear me better? Is it good now or? Let me see. So I've been on Threads again. I've been live on Threads on X. Reaching out to all you fans, all you listeners. Leo, can you hear me better? I want to just get the feedback. All right, while I wait for the feedback on the mic, I think I had a little bit of a difficulty with the mic tonight, so now it's getting better. I want to again thank you guys again for tuning in and listening to us. I hope the kittens weren't too noisy. Again, I think my girlfriend, her name is Samantha. Shout out to her. She's got them under control now, so good, perfect. So I'm glad that everything works out. Again, I will be trying to go on live more often on Late Night Talks with Eddy brought to you by Spinning for Winning. I think it's great, guys, that I get a chance to reach out in a platform and actually talk and reach out to a bunch of different followers, fans, and or new listeners. Since we have listeners, we don't have fans. And I always say, it's always interesting to just watch this page grow. I do look forward to the success of this page. As of right now, excuse me, I want to make sure that I hit different topics, not just sports, but also horse racing. For those of you that are into the horse racing, or any of you guys that are looking forward to hearing more topics such as magic, maybe card collecting, etc. So give me some feedback. I would love to reach out to more fans. I would love to reach out to more listeners out there to basically get us going, get us some kind of recognition. So always remember to please like, subscribe, and share if possible. I know my voice is not the first thing you want to hear, but I promise you that I can get interactive. Definitely practicing more on getting more comfortable with speaking to you guys on air when I'm live. We'll definitely try to keep the kitty noises down in the future, but I do want to thank you guys always for tuning in and letting us, giving us perfect feedback. So the H-Men, for whatnot, we're most likely going to be changing it. So no more giveaways as of right now, but definitely tune in for a chance to be on the wheel. So we are definitely going to start doing more products that are interesting. So I'm excited to see what the H-Man is going to come up with, what the H-Man is going to give us, and definitely what he has in store for us. So with him is always a new adventure. So thank you guys for always keeping us on your mind, and especially when you log in. I want to make this segment of the show while the H-Man is not available to join us. I want to make it a more consistent thing to keep the show alive. Definitely encouraging you guys to tune in when the H-Man and I are actually on air, because we do talk about different topics. He is an expert at the sports. I am an expert handicapper, so I always look to challenge him and challenge you guys as much as I can for any picks. For example, tonight I'm going with Oklahoma. Even though Oklahoma is trailing, I believe they still have a chance to come back and win. Again, if the Pacers want to beat Oklahoma, they have to keep drilling them and they have to keep winning. So right now, just a quick update on the score. Right now, we are in halftime for the game. The Pacers are leading Oklahoma 64-60. The second quarter has been explosive for the Pacers. I do gotta give them that. Indiana scored just 40 points, so they went on a 40-point run in the second quarter, which is insane how they managed to have a second win on the second quarter. So hopefully they can keep up the momentum. They need to, because Oklahoma is a crazy team and they can make a comeback at any point. So remember, guys, just because the team is looking good does not necessarily mean they will keep the hype, because they can always have a turnaround towards the end. So again, just make sure that you guys always watch the games closely and don't call it so soon. You can't call the game so soon as of right now. I did spin the wheel earlier. I did go ahead and see that the wheel picked the Pacers to win tonight. So we'll see what happens. The wheel did pick the Pacers. And I know the H-Man went ahead and did some spin. He was kind enough to spin the wheel for us earlier today to share with us some picks. So the wheel picked the Mets tonight. They picked Lindor and Soto to each get a hit. So for those of you that are putting your money in some of the games, you can trust the wheel. The wheel has been spun for the games as we speak. So the wheel called the Mets. Again, I apologize for the little kitty noises. But the wheel did call the Mets, and the Mets did end up winning 0-5. So the wheel definitely got a hit. The wheel also spun for Lindor and Soto to get each a hit. So we'll keep an eye on those to make sure that they also get the hit. Right now, I'm going for the I am going for the Yankees. They're leading 0-6. So shout out to the H-Man for picking the Yankees. I believe he's an all-around New York guy, if I'm not mistaken. But that is yet to be announced. So he did pick the Yankees. So the Yankees versus the Royals right now, they are losing by 6. The Astros are taking a commanding lead against the White Sox at 8 with 8 points, up by 6 against the White Sox. Texas Rangers versus the Twins. I believe it is the Rangers of Texas. If not, I could be mistaken. But they are taking the win over the Twins 2-6, up by 4. So great job with them. I just want to recap on Miami Marlins. Hopefully they can get us a win and not let us down. The Panthers have been doing all the heavy lifting for the Florida teams. So the Florida teams are out there doing their thing. They're winning. They're making it their main mission to bring another championship to Miami. So shout out to them. I hope we can bring another Stanley Cup home. The World Cup. So we want to hear about the World Cup. Again, guys, I want to encourage you guys to tell me your picks and share some of your wisdom with me on the World Cup, because the World Cup is something I do watch, especially because it's such a big event. It's worldwide. The only problem with the World Cup and me is that I don't keep up with all the teams, but I can definitely give you all the picks that I can choose. The World Cup 2026, we got one more year to go. So far, the qualifying teams are almost all set. Right now, they are still playing for the World Cup. So who knows? Who knows what city they'll be hosted in? Australia qualified as Japan signs off they sign off in style. So great job for Australia qualifying for the World Cup. Great job. The Aussies won 6-0, hammering Indonesia. So great job. The Korean Republic ensured that they will finish on top of Group B by cruising to a 4-0 victory over Kuwait. So great job to to Korea Republic. Hopefully you guys can qualify. Qatar didn't win in Group A. They lost 3-0. So maybe better. Hopefully they can do better next time. Iran beating Korea 3-0. We have in Group B, Korea Republic 4-0 against Kuwait. So great job. Jordan and Iraq. Jordan lost the game against Iraq 0-1. Palestine won versus Oman. So good job. Japan versus Indonesia. I know you guys Those of you that are keeping up with the World Cup, I'm pretty sure you guys been keeping up with Japan. Japan has been commanding, and Indonesia took a loss against Japan 6-0. So way to go, Japan. Hopefully we'll see you guys at the World Cup, and you guys can bring the same amount of energy and the same amount of enthusiasm to the next games coming up. So we'll be keeping an eye out on Japan. For the World Cup, similar to China beating Bahrain, I believe it's pronounced 1-0. So way to go. Shout out to Yudong for scoring the goal. Great job. The Saudi Arabia versus Australia. We've been talking a little bit about this. So the Australia team did take the win, 2-1, and they went ahead and I believe they went and qualified for to reach the finals. So great job, Australia, punching the ticket to the World Cup 2026. You guys have qualified. I believe you guys earned it. I know FIFA is a big worldwide event, and they have a lot of different partners such as Reebok, Coke, and I'm not gonna shout them all out. Not official sponsors again. They are just worth mentioning because they do give us the opportunity to get these great games coming up. Excuse me. As of right now, we are going to maintain you guys updated with all the FIFA news, any type of FIFA qualifiers. If we can get the FIFA schedule coming up, we will definitely keep you guys on that. For now, we are going to focus on some of the Panthers game. I know that's been a really close series. Excuse me, with the Panthers trying to bring another win to Florida, to bring another win home. So perfect. So Leo wants to spin the wheel for Brazil versus Paraguay. I can't stream the wheel, Leo, but you know what? I'm gonna spin it. I do have it right here in front of me. So when I spin the wheel, I will give you just like a little quick live update on the wheel. And the wheel has actually gone with Brazil. Wow, okay. Brazil is a strong team, you know. I'm not sure how Paraguay plays. Hopefully you guys can give me a little feedback on that, who your picks are, if it's Brazil or Paraguay. So we're looking forward to those picks coming up soon. Just a quick update on the game right now for the Pacers versus Oklahoma. I know you guys are watching. Whether you're at a bar, whether you're at a family member's house, or you're just home eating a snack or eating dinner. Hopefully not this late at night, but my Hispanic fans out there, you guys know we eat dinner very late. And you're watching the game. Whether you're watching soccer, whether you're watching basketball, or just looking forward to the baseball games. You know, I encourage you guys to join us. I mean, I know you're watching the game, so you may not want to listen to this while you're watching the game. But you can definitely tune in afterwards. Leave a comment, leave us like, a subscribe for us. We're trying to grow this channel and get different topics up here to talk about. So tomorrow, I will be touching a little bit on the Panthers game. Hopefully, the Panthers can take a commanding win against the Oilers. Again, I apologize for the kitten noise. I know it's been a little bit. They've been a little loud. They've been a little going a little bit crazy. So I apologize for that. We just rescued some kittens for those of you that are just joining. So we just rescued 3 kittens on the side of the road. One of our friends actually rescued them, brought them to us in a box. So right now we're kind of caring for them. So we kind of keep them right now to shower them, make sure that they get all their stuff ready. And we'll tuck them in tonight for bed. The kittens are very tiny, for those of you wondering. I would say they're maybe a month, maybe less than a month. So if you hear the little meows, I apologize. We're trying to slowly introduce them to our little Shih Tzus and our cat, because we currently do have a black cat. Her name is Autumn, and she's just one of the best cats. A little background about me. I am actually extremely allergic to cats, believe it or not. And for some really odd reason, I managed to keep Autumn because of the fact that I'm not allergic to her. So I don't know if she just maintains herself really clean, or I'm slowly getting over the allergy. Who knows? You know, who knows? You know what? I'm gonna spin the wheel for that one. Let's see. Is it that I'm getting over the allergies, or is it the fact that my cat is clean? Let me spin the wheel real quick, guys. Give me a second. The wheel is spinning, and it has landed on your cat is clean. So I guess my cat is clean. She constantly grooms herself. She's always playing with my dogs. I'm just kind of happy that my dogs and my cat get along. But I'm not here on this show to talk about my dogs and my cat. I'm here to give you guys updates on sports. So while we wait on halftime with the Pacers in Oklahoma, let's check in with the baseball games tonight. So far, we have the Yankees, who look like they are in the bottom of the ending of the seventh inning, leading 6-0 against the Royals. No changes on the Rangers versus the Twins. They're still up 4, leading the Rangers by 4. The Twins are up to 6 right now. The Astros and the White Sox, we have the Astros leading, taking a commanding lead of 6 points over the White Sox. So the current score stands at 2-8 at the end of the 6th inning. The Giants and the rookies. Hopefully the rookies can take a win. I know they've been having a really, really hard season. But 3-4, the rookies are up against the Giants. If the Giants let themselves lose this game, I believe it's just to give them a win at this point. So all you rookie fans out there, don't give up hope. There's still hope for you guys to not make a comeback, but at least have a nice finish to the season. Everyone was excited for the games, for the Yankees game. Actually, I do see a lot of news, and my phone normally doesn't give me news on Yankees. They normally give me news on LA. So right now, the Pope Leo, I want to make sure that you guys out there know that the Pope Leo has officially picked White Sox. He wears a White Sox hat at the Vatican. Now, you guys tell me how awesome it is to have a Pope that is representing a baseball team. All you White Sox fans are probably going crazy that the Pope is actually on your side. Shout out to Pope Leo, and all of you guys named Leo that you guys got to win. I heard the Pope is Peruvian, so that's a win for our hometown right there. You Peruvian fans, you guys know what I'm talking about. Right now, I want to just share with you guys that Major League Baseball has been the most historic professional sports league in the United States, which has 30 members in the club in the U.S., Canada, and representing the highest level of professional baseball. So great job to the Major League Baseball, always maintaining professionalism throughout all the games and all the season. Excuse me. Right now, let's go ahead and just check in on the basketball game, since I know you guys are probably watching this. If you guys are having a beer, have a beer on behalf of Spinning for Winning. This is late night talks here with Eddy at Spinning for Winning. So thank you guys for tuning in. I really hope that you guys are more consistent at tuning in with me and keeping the chat live. Talk to each other, talk to me, ask me questions, test my knowledge on the sports. I encourage all this on the chat. I know the H-Man has been very, very active lately. Shout out to all the Leos, of course. You already know all the Leos are taking a big W, saying that the Pope is Peruvian and his name is Leo and he rocks the sports hats. And I think he's from Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. So that's a definite win for the United States right there, having an American Pope. But I'm not going to get into religion. I'm not going to get into the politics. I think we've had enough politics all week with everything that's going on around the world. So let's not even get into that one. Right now, I do want to make sure that you guys out there are keeping an eye out on all the games that are going on tonight. I believe that the kittens are probably sleeping now, so you guys probably won't hear the kittens in the background anymore. They've been great. So right now, we have just a quick update on the basketball game. I apologize, I keep going back to this, but it is part of my job to give you guys the update on the basketball game. Still halftime, so halftime is still going on. They're probably going to come back with a commanding second win. So Oklahoma, let's see if you can pull a W for the home team. Although they're not playing in Oklahoma, I believe they're playing in Indiana, because I know it's 2-2, 1-1-1. So for those of you new to basketball, that basically states the winning team starts at home, so they play in Oklahoma, the team with the highest win ratio. So we start playing in Oklahoma. There's 2 games in Oklahoma. We go ahead and play 2 games in Indiana for the losing team. So right now they are in Indiana playing these next 2 games. So game number 3, game number 4 are in Indiana. And then they go and share now. So after Indiana, they go 1 game in Oklahoma, 1 game in Indiana, and they finish in Oklahoma. It's always been a thing for basketball, baseball, and I believe it's hockey as well. They've adopted this, more or less. It's been adopted by other sports teams. But for example, the Panthers having the best score in the not the Panthers, the Oilers having a better score than the Panthers. They start the first 2 games in Oilers home city. They come back to Florida to play the next 2 games. Then they start sharing and trading 1-1-1. So if the Panthers push it to a game 7, we're looking at a great final game here at home in Florida. So shout out to all you Floridians out there keeping up with the sports. So let's see. I am putting all my marbles on Oklahoma. The wheel has picked the Pacers to win tonight. I gotta remember that. So the wheel has picked the Pacers. For those of you going with the wheel of to make your picks. The wheel has also gone with the Mets, Lindor, and the other team. I can never remember the name, but I will go back to do it to deliver it to you guys. As of right now, the finals are getting interesting, guys. So I do want to just send a quick shout out to all you guys tuning into the finals, making sure that you are keeping up to date with all the NBA final scores. So it's been great talking to you guys. Honestly, I think again, this is my favorite part of the day is when I get to sit down, kind of unwind from work because work is tough, and just listen to you, just actually watch. Just record this and just talk to you guys, reach out to talk about some sports. So I think it's always great that I get the opportunity to share and really get involved with you guys more often with this. So just because we don't necessarily always talk on here doesn't necessarily mean I won't interact with you guys, because I am encouraging everyone to subscribe to us and just listen and get involved in the chat. There's no it's a judge free zone, so feel free to give us your best opinions on any sports, any World Cup as you choose. So I think it's great. I think it's really great that you guys are helping me out and spreading the word with this page. Again, you guys can definitely chat with me on X. I've been very active on X. I've been doing the threads on all sports, getting knowledge from different fans and listeners out there, putting our name out there, making sure that we get subscribers and constant listeners. I think it's great that we have different people from around the world listening to us and joining us on our chats, and just giving me different type of feedback. I am a professional handicapper, so I do encourage you guys to tell me your picks for these next few games. I know it's halftime, so if you'd like to share your picks for tonight's game for the NBA Finals, I strongly encourage that. So this is gonna be I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a long show, but I started a little later, so I apologize to you guys for starting a little late. My intention was to start at 8:30. But it seems like I couldn't start at 8:30. I had a couple things, being on the threads, being on X, being active, responding to a lot of different viewers on threads on X. You can find us on X at Spinning for Winning. Remember, if you can type it in the search bar, you can definitely look for us there. If we don't have an account there, you can reach out to us, and we will definitely look forward to making an account. We're trying to spread the word out there that at Spinning for Winning is a great channel. It has the opportunity to become bigger. I look forward to inviting a lot of you listeners out there to join us on our next chat, whether it's via phone, Skype, or whatever. I do want to hear your opinion, and I want to talk to you guys. I want to reach out to all you sports fans out there to make sure that we get some kind of conversation going. Let's make it interesting. Let's get some debates in about sports. I think that would be a great segment. I'm going to try to push the H-Man to join us more often on live. I know he's been busy. He's been a busy man, but I know he does go on live to share some of his Belmont Stakes picks. He gets on live to share some of his news with channel. Shout out to our Whatnot page at Spinning for Winning. Our Whatnot page has been a great first launch for the stream. Actually, I think we did great. The H-Man agrees. We got a lot of positive feedback. We did do a great spin for the wheel, so everybody had a chance to put their name on the wheel and win some cool stuff. So next time we're going to do something a little different. So I do hope you guys join us on our next Whatnot page. I will be sharing the date as we get closer when our next Whatnot page stream is. And I hope that you guys are there. I hope to see your name out there on the wheel, and I hope that we get to see you guys take a shot at spinning and possibly winning. Because again, the channel is all about spinning for winning, to take risks, to make sure that we are spinning the wheel. Because remember, the wheel of fate always decides. Not always right, but it does definitely get certain things right, and it does get hits. And it's really fun. It's like a fun concept that I enjoy doing. If I could spin the wheel for anything that I make, hopefully it gives me all the right choices. So also just remember that spinning for winning, never leave anything to chance. Or should you? Because at the same time, when you spin the wheel, you always leave it to chance. So great job to all of our. I want to make sure that I give a special shout out to all of the people in the background working hard in the back for to make this page successful in what it is. So Leo, Glow, everybody, H man who helps me produce this page. I hope you're listening. I know you guys are out there probably resting. I know it's a little late. Some of you guys are working. Some of you guys are tuning in to just hear my voice and just kind of get involved in the chat. So I do hope that you guys are excuse me, are tuning in and giving me some feedback. Right now I will give you guys a quick update on this game. I've been watching the Pacers really close because I am looking forward to seeing how they win. We have 66-64. It's like I said, if the Pacers want to win, they need to keep the pressure on Oklahoma. Oklahoma has taken the lead by 2 in this fourth quarter. They went on a 6-0 run in the beginning of the third quarter. It's only 2 minutes into the quarter, and they've already scored 6 points. So hopefully they can make a comeback. If the Pacers want to win, they need to keep slamming the Pacers. I'm sorry, if the Pacers want to win, they need to keep slamming Oklahoma for a win. So again, guys, I did the wheel did pick the wheel did pick the Pacers, so the Pacers are looking good right now. I'm actually watching the game live as we speak. Let me see here how we can go. The Yankees is the bottom of the 8th. The Yankees are still leading 6-0. So shout out to the Yankees out there. All you Yankee fans must be celebrating, even though it was you guys kind of already knew the win was coming. We got the Twins and the Rangers with no change at the end of the eighth inning. We have the White Sox and the Astros middle of the 7th inning. Looks like there's no changes so far. And those would be the last games. I mean, the Giants and the Rookies right now is the middle of the 5th inning. The Giants are down by 1 against the Rookies at 3-4. The Rookies haven't had the best season, but you know what? They're still pushing. They're still pushing as much as they can because at the end of the day, the Rookies are a come-up team, and if they can at least secure a couple picks here and there, they should do it. Why not, right? Yeah, that's it for you guys. I mean, it's been a great stream. It's been an amazing stream. I'm gonna log out. I've been active on X. I've been active with our fans on different threads on X, which has been a great success. Just talking about sports, talking about the picks tonight, how we can improve the channel. So I've been kind of going since 6 o'clock, guys. So for all our viewers or listeners out there, definitely follow us on X for a chance to join one of our threads and let's talk sports. I think sports are always awesome. Excuse me. So we'll see what happens there. We'll see. I'll hopefully hear from you guys on X. I know X is a fairly popular site. It gives us news. It gives us all types of updates on different things that we can talk about on X. Whether it's sports, politics. Even though I try not to stay away from politics because we all have different views. We try to talk about different spinning wheel implementations, whatnot. They gave me a lot of great feedback that I will be sharing with the H-Man when I see him on the feedback for the Whatnot page. Our Whatnot page has been successful, guys. I want to just share that again. I could not have been more happier to join the great stream on Whatnot. It's been amazing. It's been amazing, guys. Honestly, I think I cannot wait for the next one. I'm actually excited. I hope to see most of you guys out there to join us on the Whatnot. We're not doing giveaways yet, but we're trying to expand, guys. I think, and I hope you guys understand that we're trying to expand. So maybe next time we'll make it fun. Maybe we'll make it a bid war, or maybe we'll open a pack, or maybe we'll give a prize to one of our winners that wins a bid on a pack, and maybe you guys will win a special something with a pack. So we're looking forward to just have fun. Let's implement more changes onto Whatnot. The way we can implement the wheel on the Whatnot. I mean, you guys those of you that tuned in on our last Whatnot, you guys saw that the wheel actually picked some lucky winners. So, guys, I really do encourage you guys to tune in on our Whatnot page. I think it's going to be great. It's definitely fun. Again, the whole point of this, we aim just to have fun on this channel. Again, just a quick update right now. The Oklahoma City Thunder went on an 8-0 run recently. Now the Pacers have put up 2 points on for the first time in the third quarter. So right now the score is 68-66. Oklahoma leading by 2. So let's see if the wheel picked it. I know they're playing in Indiana, so Indiana has home court advantage, and we will see what happens there. As of right now, I'm sticking with my pick, Oklahoma. I'm going Oklahoma game 6. Those of you guys that think otherwise, I challenge you guys to challenge me and tell me what team you think is gonna win and where. Right now, it's anybody's game. It's 1-1, so you can either go Oklahoma or you can go Pacers. Either way, you can't be wrong. It's all in the fun of the bid. So, those of you guys that subscribe to our whatnot or follow us, I'm not sure how it works. I think there's a follow, but I will definitely double check. But I really do think that those of you guys that subscribe to our whatnot should definitely like and subscribe, or actually leave a comment down below. And leave a comment down below if you just subscribed or followed us on whatnot. And we will talk to the H-Man about a possibility of entering you guys on our whatnot page for a chance to put your name on the wheel, and maybe winning some cool prizes, or maybe just winning a bid. I think that would be great. I think it's gonna be a great stream. Again, guys, it's a happy Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. We're 2 days away from having a good weekend. I hope to tune in on Talks with Eddy, late night Talks with Eddy, brought to you by Spinning for Winning, over the weekend, so we can talk about the weekend experiences. If anything, we'll see if we have any interesting games coming up on the weekend. I want to send a special shout out to all of you guys that stuck with me for the last 50 minutes to an hour, I believe. I'm trying to make these episodes not necessarily shorter, but more interesting. So I do appreciate all the feedback that I get. I'm always looking forward to having a good show, talking, seeing how it's going, making sure that you guys are getting all the feedback with the sports, the latest and greatest news. So I think it's great. If you guys hear my girlfriend in the background, she's probably playing with the kitties that we just are nursing back to health, I guess you can say. So just a quick update. Again, I know I've been saying a quick update a lot. Right now the score 70-72. The Pacers have taken the lead back from Indiana. They stopped their run. Now they're running on a 10. Wow, they've actually gone on 10 points straight. So right now for the quarter they scored 10 points. So the Pacers are actually looking to prove that the wheel is right, the wheel of fate. So hopefully we can pull this win with the Pacers, and the Pacers are actually looking pretty great right now. 70-74. Oh, never mind. Oklahoma just scored a 3. And just like that, the lead has been cut down to 1. So remember, guys, these games, you can never call it. It's interesting. Back and forth, back and forth. 73-74. Oklahoma is down 1. So let's see how they do. All my California fans out there listening to this show, I hope that you guys are keeping up with the sports as well. You guys are all safe out there in California, New York, Chicago, all those places that are, currently going through some stuff. I hope you guys are staying safe out there. But we won't get into that right now. Right now, I see the game. The Pacers actually came back. They are currently, I believe, shooting free throws. So they just put up a point. So right now, the score is 73-75. So we're the Pacers are looking to keep the commanding lead. Like I said, the only way for them to win is to keep pounding the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's the only way I see them winning this game. So, all right, guys. Well, it's been fun. I really did appreciate all the time and love and attention that you guys given me today. I think it's been a little bit over 50 minutes now that I've been on stream. It's been way over 4 hours that I've been staying live on the next on the threads and whatnot. So I want to make sure that you guys all have a great night tonight. Keep up with the sports. Always remember that the wheel of fate is always spun in this. So if you guys have any picks for the wheel, please make sure to share with us. Leave a comment down below for a chance to join me on these talks. You can definitely give me a call. I will make sure that I can get you on Skype or my phone or anything, just so you can put your voice out there. Don't be shy. I was shy in the beginning. I was very nervous to do these things. With the right encouragement and the H-Man giving me a platform to talk about and express my thoughts on sports, I think that's actually helped me a lot. Another update right now, Oklahoma and the Pacers, 76-76, neck to neck. This game has been insane, guys, for those watching. This game is no joke. So, again, I'm staying with Oklahoma. Those of you guys that are going with the wheel and the Pacers, great, great, great. Um, excuse me. Oh, I want to make sure that I send a quick shout out to Devon. Happy birthday to Devon. I hope you're having a great birthday, a great time over there, sir. We miss you. Thank you for all your services and everything else that you've been doing. So, again, thank you for all the love and support. You guys have been great. And remember, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below for your picks on the wheel next. Guys, I do appreciate everything that you guys have been doing. And I hope that you guys have a great, amazing night. If those of you that are watching the sports, if you're at a sports bar, please have a beer on our behalf at Spinning for Winning. This has been Late Night Talks with Eddy here at Spinning for Winning. Again, follow, if you can search us on your social medias at Spinning for Winning, definitely encourage it. X is at Spinning for Winning. Twitter is at Spinning for Winning. Facebook is at Spinning for Winning. So remember, if you can type it in the search bar at Spinning for Winning, you can definitely go ahead and and find us there. If we haven't already, we will most definitely will at a later time. Anyway, guys, I do hope that you guys have a good night. I know it's been a crazy evening overall. Guys, I do want to appreciate all the love and success for this channel. Shout out to the H-Man. I hope you guys have a good night. This has been Late Night Talks with Eddy here at Spinning for Winning. Signing off for the night.